Hey guys, and welcome to the weekly news overview again with all the things happening in and around Battlefield 2042 at the moment and a short rundown of the new missions, modes and store items. But we're gonna start with a small client update that was made this morning and it came a bit unexpected. It resolves an issue with the vehicle count on Hourglass Conquest 128 and also makes the Robot Dog Ranger accessible again, at least in Conquest Large. This issue was probably the reason why the 128 player version of the Hourglass playlist was removed last week and why the Ranger couldn't be called in. Now this should be fixed, and besides this there were no details on any other changes that might have been part of this patch. So I assume it was really only a hotfix for this specific issue. If you are on the EA app and the update doesn't show up for you, try going to Help and then App Recovery, and this should clear the cache. After these steps, you should be able to get the update. Moving on, there is something I forgot to add to my recent video with a list of stealth changes made with update 5.2, because with the squad orders mechanic we also received 2 new player card tags that you can unlock. Technically they were already there before the update, but with the squad orders mechanic missing you weren't able to unlock them, so this works now. The first one is called Duty Bound and requires you to complete 100 squad orders and do 30 kills, assists, revives or vehicles destroyed inside of a squad ordered objective area in 1 round. And the second one is called Standard Bearer and wants you to successfully give 50 orders as squad leader and do 70 kills and assists as squad inside a squad ordered objective area. So very long descriptions for these requirements, but overall nothing you really need to focus on. These assignments should be done on the side and at some point you will have both of these tags unlocked. I just wanted to mention them so you know where they come from when they eventually pop up at your screen. And then we got 2 possible leaks for Season 6 that I also want to share with you, of course. And the first one is a snippet of a map that was posted about 2 weeks ago on Reddit already, but it just slowly made its way through. Not sure what the actual source of it is, since there's different information about this. Some say it was part of a leak that was actually supposed to show screenshots of the next Skate game, while others say that an EA employee accidentally posted the screenshot while trying to share official details on the next Skate game. However, what we have here is apparently a snippet of a Battlefield 2042 map in a very early state. It doesn't have any textures yet, which is why it's looking all grey and somewhat cartoonish, and in my opinion there are different options as to what this could be. The first option is that it's indeed a part of the upcoming Season 6 map, but then it needs to be a very old screenshot, because by the time the picture was posted, the map was surely on playtesting already with textures and the almost final look. Another option is that it's a map they are currently working on and that will come at any time during or after Season 6, or it's a very old screenshot of a map we already have and we just don't recognize it because of the missing textures and layout. Or it's a map that was already scrapped because during playtesting they found that it doesn't play well. These are all valid possibilities. But there is one more option that I think might be the most likely, and that's that it is indeed the new Season 6 map, but taken from a sketch for a new event mode. Because when looking left and right you can see that the HQs of both teams are very close to each other, which doesn't fit for a Conquest layout. But I also don't think it's breakthrough, because this mode still only has 1 sector even if there are 2 objectives. And the screenshot shows that next to the C sector there is another sector, and most of the event modes we had used to be quite different from the usual core experiences and mostly had smaller modes focused on infantry and close quarters. And this map layout here looks a lot like it, maybe like a domination mode or Conquest Small or something similar with only 3 to 4 objectives. There is also a possibility that we will see a close quarters mode being added permanently to the game with the season, because producer Ryan Arthur had stated in a recent interview that DICE is looking for a tighter focus on squad management and modes which emphasize squad collaboration. So it's also a possible option. Still, take all of this with a huge pinch of salt, because the only thing we have here is a snippet of a map in a very early development state and no context to it. It might be a first look at the Season 6 map, maybe even on a new mode, but it might also be something completely different or nothing. However, what definitely seems to fit Season 6 is the second leak, and these are 2 player card backgrounds that also appeared on Reddit. The first one seems to show an underground database, maybe of a high-tech facility or a military base or some kind of laboratory, which would probably fit the 2042 lore the best. You have all these pipes at the top, then this long row of servers to the left and right, and in the back at the end of the staircase there are several monitors that all show the same picture. I don't think it's a window or gate or something, because then the pictures within them would be different. It's definitely a scene that fits the overall story of the game and blends in with what we've seen on other maps before. There's also a bit of text to the player card that hints towards an organization called Boreas, who was once connected to Nordvik, the company we know from Season 3, and the guys at Boreas are responsible for a program called Warriors Reborn, where heavily injured soldiers got prosthetics or even neural links, which restored more than 20,000 of them to full operational capacity again. So the next map might be located at their base or laboratory, like I said before. The second player card then probably shows the outside of this laboratory or facility, or simply another part of it, and this is clearly a biodome with the hexagonal structures and roof, the diffuse light coming in, and the trees and branches around it. The text on it also gives another hint towards the Boreas base, describing experiments and surgeries being done on wounded soldiers, and it also seems like the company is not very gentle with the test subjects. These player cards might be unlocked with the new Battle Pass, or they are part of the environment, similar to the cards you can unlock on Reclaimed, or, and that seems to be very likely to me, they belong to an upcoming Easter egg like the ones we had in every other season before, and it will be a teaser for the new map and the setting of the new season. Let's see, I'm sure it's not long now until we will get the first official details. But that was it for the news section of the video. Now let's take a look at everything that was added as part of the weekly rotation, starting with the new modes. In Conquest, the normal 64-player version has returned after it was replaced with Hourglass Conquest last week, and in Breakthrough there is now a playlist called New Dawn that features the 2 Season 5 maps, Hourglass and Reclaimed. Over in Portal, the Battlefield World Tour has returned, which is a 64-player rotation of Rush and Conquest played on several maps across all eras, and the second mode is BF3 Tank Superiority, where the focus is on vehicle warfare but only with the Battlefield 3 arsenal. On Friday, this mode will be replaced by a community spotlight called Ninja Warfare, but I can't really tell you what this mode will be. According to the description over in the Portal library, you have to choose your ninja specialist and you will be equipped with an arsenal of throwing knives, arrows, smoke, fire, ninja explosives, and an assortment of blades to eliminate rival ninjas. So probably a mode with limited specialists and a focus on melee and crossbow. No idea if this will be good, but if it sounds interesting for you, be sure to check it out on Friday. Over at the item store, we got 2 new bundles and another discount today, and the first bundle is called In Extremis, costs 1,750 coins and comes with weapon skins for the SWS-10, the NTW-50, the MP-28 and the SVK. They're all kept in the same style as the RM68 Battle Pass skin we got during Season 4, so if you like this green style, here's more of it now. The second bundle is called Best of Sundance, costs 1,500 coins and includes 4 of the most popular skins for the specialist in different rarities, and if you can't find this bundle on the start page of the store, just check the catalog and scroll down to all of the Best of bundles. In addition, there is a 70% discount on the Permafrost bundle, so if you had an eye on it, now might be the best time to get it. And if you are a member of EA Play, either on PC or on consoles, you should have received 2 subscriber rewards this month. One is a vehicle skin for the Panther and the other one is for the Nightbird. The Panther skin was mistakenly rewarded to some players, while the Nightbird skin was the actual cosmetic for this month, but since they couldn't remove the Panther skin anymore, they just gave all members both skins, just so you know where it comes from. And at the end, let's have a quick look at the new weekly missions as usual, and these are very focused on countering vehicles and playing the engineer class this time. So in the first section you have to do 15 kills and assists, call in one vehicle or ranger drone and inflict 150 damage with either Boris Sentry Gun, Crawford's turret or List TV missile. And I guess these should be pretty much self-explanatory. Once the second section is unlocked, you need to do 8 kills and assists when destroying vehicles, kill 20 enemies while playing as engineer, and when you play as Boris it doubles the mission progression, so you only need to do 10 kills, and inflict 500 damage with shoulder-launched missiles. These are all the rocket and missile launchers you can equip, including List TV missile. In the third section, you then have to inflict 1500 damage or repairs to vehicles, destroy 4 vehicles while playing as engineer, and here it's the same again. When you play as Boris, you will progress twice as fast, so be prepared for a lot of turrets this week, and you have to revive 35 teammates. For the bonus mission, you simply need to earn 6 combat or logistics ribbons and the week is done. For combat ribbons, you need to do kills or destroy vehicles, and logistics ribbons are rewarded for heals, resupplies and repairs. So basically everything you do in the former missions already. If you should be struggling with any of them, remember that you can also complete missions in portal modes against AI. Just use one of my codes so you don't have to create your own experiences, and don't forget to add a password if you don't want any other human players to join in. And that's it for today, your weekly overview of what's going on in and around Battlefield 2042 at the moment. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like or a comment below and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Until then, thanks for watching and thanks to my members for the additional support. I'm the Catwoman and you are awesome.